So today I'm going to tell you about HRV, what it is, why it's valuable and what it's going to mean to you. So HRV is short for heart rate variability. Now, what you might not realize is even at rest, your heart rate is constantly fluctuating. You might think your heart rate is nice and stable, but no, it's not. It constantly is moving up and down depending on the nervous system and how your body is responding to all sorts of stimuli that it's getting. So how much that fluctuation is measured by that little, when you see an ECG trace, the R spike, the little spike is measuring the time in milliseconds between that spike. And the more that varies, even at rest, the fresher, the fitter, the healthier you are. So at the moment, I'm up at altitude. I've got a bit of a chest infection. There seems to have been something going around the chalet that we're sleeping in. So my HRV is through the floor at the moment, and it's a real warning sign that I am not recovering properly from the training that I'm doing. So HRV is an absolute brilliant tool to see how your body is recovering from the stresses that you're putting it through. And it's worthwhile looking at this on a daily basis. I also look at other things like resting heart rate. So while resting heart rate will move slowly, HRV is incredibly sensitive. So if you've gone out and had a few beers last night, or you didn't sleep particularly well, or like you're coming down with something, it can be a great early warning indicator that your body is not fully recovered. Now, the fitter, the fresher, the stronger, the healthier you are, that number will start creeping up and up and up. So generally, and this is a real generalization, generally, if you're seeing that number trending down, it's time to take a back off, it's time to take a rest. If that number is staying stable or trending up, you are coping well, you are really responding well. And if we're seeing that number going up, that's great. Now, there can be situations where that number goes through the roof, and that's not great, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. So we just look at what the trend is. And it doesn't matter what your baseline is. It's your baseline for you that we measure for you. And then from there, we start to set you up and get an understanding of where you are. So somebody might have a baseline 40, someone else might be 20, someone else might be 120. It's looking at how your body responds. And it's that time in milliseconds, and it's a little mathematical thing, root mean squared, or how much that's changing. And that is the key metric of your heart rate variability. And it's really important that as an athlete, you use it to check your training status, to check your wellness. And as a normal individual, you check it on a regular basis to see that your fitness, your health is moving in the right direction. If you want some more, give us a shout, follow me for more tips, more information, and throw me some questions. I'm more than happy to tell you about everything that you need to know about physiology, exercise, and being fit and healthy.